Seniors, pay close attention. These are the 3 meats you should never eat after 60, and if you are still including any of them in your meals, you might be speeding up the aging of your body without even knowing it. These meats have been linked to heart problems, memory loss, kidney inflammation, and even diseases that quietly steal your independence. And the worst part? They look harmless. They're sitting in most people's fridges and are often seen as healthy options. But in this video, you're going to uncover the truth behind these everyday foods. And not just that, I'll also show you 3 meats you should be eating. The ones that can help strengthen your muscles, protect your brain, and even boost your daily energy. And listen carefully. At the end of this video, I'll reveal a secret about one specific meat almost no one talks about, but it could be quietly damaging your health, even in small amounts. If you want to live with more mental clarity, strength, and freedom, stay with me until the end. This might be the most important video you watch today. Oh, and before we go on, subscribe to the Healing Bites channel now, because here every video is made especially for those who want to age with health, energy, and dignity. And tell me in the comments, type 1 if you want more videos like this, or 2 if you have a topic suggestion you'd like to see next. 1. Rare red meat from industrial farms. Let's start with one that a lot of people love, that juicy, rare steak. The one that still bleeds on the plate, looks rich, and feels like a treat. But let me tell you something. After 60, this type of meat is a ticking time bomb. Seriously, it might taste great, but inside it's packed with things your body, at this stage in life, just can't handle the same way anymore. First of all, red meat from industrial farms, you know, the kind raised with feed and hormones, is often loaded with too much saturated fat, heavy proteins, and a compound called arachidonic acid, which basically sets your body on fire with inflammation. Ever wake up feeling stiff, with cracking joints, or just plain tired even after a full night's sleep? That could be coming from the meat on your plate. And when that meat is rare, the danger gets even worse. Why? Because the heat isn't enough to kill off all the bacteria and parasites that might be inside. We're talking about E. coli, listeria, salmonella, things you might have handled better when you were younger. But after 60, your immune system isn't what it used to be. And that's not all. When you grill that steak on high heat and it gets that tasty char, it's also releasing cancer-causing toxins called HCAs and PAHs. And yes, this has been proven in studies from major universities and even the World Health Organization. Now imagine combining all that. Heavy meat, undercooked, full of inflammatory fat, hard to digest, and topped off with toxins that age your cells faster. It's like throwing obstacles in front of your body every time you sit down for lunch. And the worst part, you think you're nourishing yourself, but what you're really doing is feeding inflammation. So here's the takeaway. If you're going to eat red meat, make sure it's well cooked, and ideally from grass-fed cattle without hormones or excess fat. Your heart, your brain, and even your joints will thank you. 2. Processed meats, ham, sausages, deli slices. There's something in your fridge that looks convenient, quick, maybe even light, but it could be quietly shortening your life. Ham, bologna, salami, sausages, smoked turkey slices. These cute little meats, neatly packaged, thinly sliced, perfect for a quick sandwich or afternoon snack, are actually hidden traps for anyone over 60. And here's why. They're packed with chemical preservatives, way too much salt, artificial coloring, and those weird-sounding additives, nitrates and nitrites. Names that might seem harmless, but their effects, very real. They trigger inflammation and slowly wear down your organs from the inside out. And it's not just my opinion. There are studies from the World Health Organization that link processed meats to a higher risk of cancer, especially colon cancer. What scares me most? Just 2 small slices a day, like a couple of rolled up pieces of ham, can increase that risk by nearly 20%. Yes, even what looks like a light afternoon snack could be quietly straining your heart, your kidneys, and your brain. These meats are also loaded with sodium, that sneaky salt hiding in plain sight. And if you have high blood pressure, water retention, or kidney problems, you already know how much harm that can do. You feel bloated. Your fingers leave marks from your socks or waistband. Your mind feels foggy, and you might think, oh, it's just aging. But sometimes it's the food. And the cruelest part, these products are often sold as healthy, lean, or even fitness-friendly. But when you look closer, they're just a chemical mess disguised as food. So do yourself a favor. If you still have these meats in your routine, start cutting them out. Your body's already working hard every day to keep you going. Don't throw more weight on its back. 3. Bacon. Some things taste great, but are dangerous. And bacon is the perfect example. It's crispy, smells amazing, makes your mouth water, and it hits that nostalgic spot too. It tastes like childhood, family breakfasts, peaceful weekends. But do you know what else comes with every bite? Inflammation, clogged arteries, and serious risks to your heart. Bacon is the kind of food that tricks you. It looks small, harmless, but behind that crunch are substances your body just can't handle the way it used to. When bacon is fried, it releases toxins that speed up the aging of your cells, especially in your brain, heart, and joints. It also carries a heavy load of saturated fat, salt, and dangerous preservatives like nitrates. Inside your body, those preservatives can turn into compounds that have been linked to cancers of the stomach, colon, and pancreas. The World Health Organization even classified bacon in the same risk group as cigarettes and asbestos. Yes, science isn't playing around. And here's another thing. As we age, our body's ability to recover slows down. That weekend treat you used to bounce back from, now it leaves a mark. And the damage? It's quiet, often showing up only when it's already too late. Look, I know giving up bacon isn't easy at first, but once you understand the real cost of keeping it on your plate, the choice gets a lot easier. Do you want 5 minutes of flavor or 5 more years of health? Now that you know the 3 meats quietly sabotaging your health, it's time to flip the script. Because the truth is, not all meat is harmful. Some, when chosen the right way, can completely transform your energy, your memory, even your mood. These next meats aren't just safe, they actually help your body heal. So grab a pen, because these are the 3 meats every senior should be eating more often. And the first one might just surprise you. 1. Grass-fed beef liver. What if I told you there's a natural food, no label, no marketing, that works almost like a complete multivitamin straight from nature? And it can boost your memory, increase your energy, and even strengthen your heart? Would you believe it? Well, it exists, and it's called beef liver, but not just any liver. It needs to come from grass-fed cattle, raised without hormones and fed naturally. Now, I know a lot of people turn up their noses the moment they hear liver, but here's what most don't know. It's one of the most nutrient-rich foods on the planet. Just a small portion delivers vitamin B12, which supports memory, mood, and mental clarity. Heme iron, the kind your body actually absorbs, essential for circulation, muscle strength, and energy. Active vitamin A, which protects vision, improves skin, and boosts immunity. Plus zinc, selenium, copper, folate, and choline. Nutrients that help your body repair itself from the inside out, including your actual liver. And here's the thing. Many older adults feel tired for no reason, forget small things, feel low or dizzy, and they don't realize it might be due to low B12 or iron, something that beef liver can fix faster than most pills. Of course, moderation is key. Just once or twice a week is more than enough. But when it's prepared right, with onions, herbs, or as a flavorful pâté, it becomes both delicious and deeply nourishing. While other foods wear your body down, liver rebuilds it. It gives your system exactly what it needs to function, without stress, without inflammation, and without unhealthy fats. It's raw strength from nature. And if you're over 60, your body needs that strength now more than ever. Second, wild-caught salmon. There's a type of meat that feels like it was designed specifically for your brain, your heart, and your joints. A true gift from nature, straight from the sea, and its name is wild-caught salmon. But not just any salmon. We're talking about the wild kind, the one that lives in clean waters, eats naturally, and is loaded with a type of healthy fat your body absolutely loves, omega-3s. And why is that so important after 60? Because omega-3s nourish your brain, protect your neurons, and help keep your memory sharp, even in those who've started to notice little slips. There are studies from Harvard and the American Geriatric Society showing that regular salmon consumption can slow brain shrinkage with age and even improve mood and sleep quality. But it doesn't stop there. Wild salmon also helps reduce inflammation throughout your body, lowers triglycerides, boosts circulation, and supports heart health. All naturally with no side effects and no pills required. And it gets better. Salmon contains an amazing antioxidant called astaxanthin, the pigment that gives it that beautiful orange-pink color, which acts like a shield against premature aging. Plus, it's easy to chew, gentle on digestion, and incredibly versatile in the kitchen. You can bake it with olive oil, roast it with herbs, or steam it lightly. Simple, delicious, and deeply nutritious. Instead of counting grams of protein or chasing supplement after supplement, just put wild salmon on your plate a few times a week. It's real food with real flavor and real healing power. 3. Free-range chicken. If liver rebuilds and salmon protects, free-range chicken is what keeps you going. It's the everyday meat, simple, reliable, and when chosen right, it can be a powerful shield against weakness, muscle loss, and even constant fatigue. But let's be clear, we're not talking about factory farm chicken, raised in cages and pumped with hormones and antibiotics. We're talking about free-range chicken, chickens raised naturally, allowed to roam, eating real food, with firm, flavorful meat that's way more nutritious. After 60, the body starts to lose muscle more easily. This even has a name, sarcopenia. And do you know what's key to preventing it? High-quality protein. Free-range chicken is packed with lean protein, easy to digest, and helps maintain and rebuild muscle without putting stress on your kidneys. And there's more. This meat is rich in nutrients that work together like a team inside your body. Leucine, which triggers muscle growth. Vitamin B6, which supports memory and mood. Niacin, essential for energy, and zinc, to keep your immune system strong. All that without excess fat, gentle on the stomach, and with a soft texture that's easy to chew, even for those with dental issues. Best of all, it's easy to find, quick to prepare, and safe to eat several times a week without overloading your system. Roasted with vegetables, grilled with olive oil, shredded with herbs. Free-range chicken isn't just food, it's fuel. It's the solid foundation that keeps you steady, energized, and ready to live with freedom. Final reflection, the secret revealed. You've made it this far, and as promised, here's the secret that almost no one talks about. The biggest danger isn't just in the meat you eat, it's in the habits you repeat every day, thinking they're harmless. Many people believe that fatigue, brain fog, joint pain, and low energy are just signs of aging. But they're not. Most of the time, they're signs of what you're putting on your plate every single day. And the secret is this: your food can be your best medicine or your worst poison. It's not about cutting everything out. It's not about living on a diet. It's about making smarter choices, understanding that every bite you take is either pulling you toward better health or deeper illness. The good news? It's never too late to change. Even at 60, 70, or 80, your body still responds. It still wants to fight, but it needs your help. It needs you to stop feeding it junk disguised as food and start giving it the nutrients that heal, strengthen, and truly care for it. Swap the bacon for free-range chicken, the sausage for a piece of liver, the rare steak for a beautiful oven-roasted salmon. Small changes, big results. And in the end, there's only one question. Do you want to pay the price of disease or invest in your health through the food you eat? Now I want to hear from you. Which of these meats have you already cut from your routine? Or which one are you planning to add to your plate more often? Let me know in the comments below. Your experience might inspire someone else going through the same journey. And if you want more videos like this, with truths no one tells you, explained in a clear, simple way, subscribe to Healing Bites now and turn on the notification bell. Here we talk about nutrition, health, circulation, kidney support, memory, weak legs, everything you need to age with freedom, strength, and clarity. Thanks for watching until the end. And remember, the best chapter of your life can still begin, one choice at a time.